God that the brothers on the rise now. Woo! Endless celebrations all in my house. Yeah. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. Yeah. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Yeah. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup, that's why we ain't on the same page. No, do my own thing, and I maintain. Woo! Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yup. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Hey, how do my man Justice?
Ah, we.
Flow like water, so I'm going.
Hello. Where to?
Where are you going?
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Hey, what you want from me, man? I don't know you. You be looking like cray-cray, man. I don't know you. You don't know my family, man. Why are you following me, man? I don't know you. Say something. Hey, you got my card, man? Where you get my card, man? Whoa. So you want to tell me you been following me all the way from the shop? You ain't flagged me down. You ain't like, sir, sorry, I got your car. You chased me down the road. You're in my goddamn yard, mate. Hey, I tell you something, man. Ain't nobody dressed like that in 2021, man. It's only be funny with you, bruh. I'll be wanting my call, man, but I'm on. Hit that record button, man. Man, am I happy to see you guys. What's up, guys? I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is the day we do the tutorial of the realistic, or should I say more realistic, not 100% realistic, but more realistic snake tutorial on YouTube. Yay! I took this project on with the idea that, maybe it will take, 2 weeks, maybe a month. I've been sitting here for the last 2.5 months, 3 months in my studio, in my office, dedicated a lot of time. I've had days where, or weeks rather, where I take a certain approach. I get 3 weeks in, I get to the armature, I realize it's not going to work. Scrap everything, restart. I didn't even think I was going to be able to do this tutorial. I wanted to give up so many times, but hey, we're here today. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm excited to see you, and I'm excited to do the tutorial. Now, hey, guys, let's address first the elephant in the room. Where you at, mate? Hey, where you at, mate? Let's just look at the facts here, guys. The last snake video I put up, I think I was chilling on 29 subscribers, and I was crazy. 29 subscribers! Today, we're sitting at 112 subscribers. The channel's growing, we are growing, and we be going up, mate. That's the only way we go is going up. I be running to my mom, my family, my brother, and my sister. I can't even say thank you in a way that I can accurately convey it through words, because it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like my dream coming true in real time. And you guys may think that you're coming to watch this video so I can help you make a snake, but actually, without you guys, I wouldn't have made the snake in the first place. Without you guys, there's no YouTube channel, there's no dream. And there's no ways that I can, like, accurately convey my gratitude through words. So, I got something better than a thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just because you clicked on this video today, lucky you, I got a small surprise for you guys. I got a little present for you guys in the bag. Oh, ho, ho. Check it out, guys. So I got some free models in the description. Low poly, high poly, and decimated snake as well. And those things are plug and play, guys. I gave you guys the entire scene, everything like that. It's literally open up your blender, animate the bones, boop, good to go. So let me show you guys how to do that quickly. Okay, guys, so when you open your file, this is the low poly one I'm busy using right now. So you basically have the rock and everything already, and the lights. You can already see I've already animated the lights. Your compositing, I already have glare that I've inserted, all that stuff. So everything's basically already set up for you guys. So let me explain to you the concept. So to make it slither, you're going to have to watch the tutorial at least part 3, because that's a bit of a mission. But if you want to animate it, so this obviously doesn't look very snake-like, but the real snake is actually there. It's called real snake. So the real snake's rendering, the decimated snake is not rendering. Decimate means that, like the decimate modifier over here, so there is a lot less geometry. So this is the snake that you're going to use for animation. So let me show you guys how to do that. So you see, if you turn your real snake, you can put it off, right? So that's what your real snake looks like. This is the low poly version. So guys, obviously to get it to look nice, you need to go to your shading. Here I've already let's just go to our first material over here. Just click on, I want to click on the material 1. So here I already have my stuff set up, right? These I've disconnected because it's extremely demanding on your PC. So you just connect the normal to the normal, and the color. Like, watch a tutorial and you guys will see how to do it. But you guys need to download the PBR texture. So that's going to be your base color, your reflection, and your normal version, your normal map. Boop, boop, boop. Connect those things to the final render. But let me guys show you how to animate this thing. So here, the real snake. And guys, this is the lower poly version. The higher poly version got a lot more definition. Right? So let's take the decimated snake. So I've already parented this. So it's already rigged. It's basically ready to go. So what you do is you click on the bones. You go Control, Tab. Oh, shit. Dude, imagine this thing hits my 3090 GPUs. I'll cry. I'll cry. 2 GPUs. I'll cry. Anyway. Let's do this fast, guys. So you click Control Tab, right? So you just select whichever bone, and you can animate it. Okay, you don't want to do that one. You want to select the middle one over here for the mouth, like this, and the bottom one, like that. And you can basically move your snake. So what you do is you go pose, clear transform. You select all of them, clear transform all. Now, guys, the tongue is also animated already. It's going to follow the snake around. Obviously, you don't want it to be visible when the mouth opens. To see how to do that, to make it invisible, you just go through the tutorial, check it out. Especially part 3, guys. That's why I do that. Where I do the armature. So if you guys want to animate this, let me show you. So while you're in pose mode, so click your bone, Control Tab. You select all your bones. You're going to insert a keyframe for your location and rotation. And then you go to 60 frames or whatever. And then you just manually, you can use like Alcray splines or whatever like that. And do you can make him. Guys, I'm just doing random. I'm just doing random just to freaking show you guys. So all insert location rotation, right? Whoop, and you got your snake. You can move your snake. Now the real snake is also parented. It's like happening in the background, but I put it off so that it doesn't like freak your PC out. Let's just go to the real. I go to the real snake over here. If you go to the real snakes, if you go to the real snakes modifier, can you see the armature is turned off? So you need to turn that armature on, and then it will render the snake. And yeah, that's how you do it, guys. So you can do your animation, you can make it strike, whatever. Let's plug and play. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's basically what we're going to be doing this. If you guys like this content, you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of this entire tutorial and the intro. I know it's crazy random. I still don't know what it's about. I haven't edited yet. Don't know what it's going to look like.
Throw a couple stats, yo.
Like the video, but only if you find value, you like the content, like the video. And then, guys, let's do something. Let's share this video, but share it to unsuspecting victims, like people that know absolutely nothing about Blender. Send it to your boss while he's in a very important meeting. Spam him. Mark it as urgent. You need to open it right now. Disrupt his meeting just for him to go outside and stare at me running around my gown. Let's not do that. Can you guys imagine how many dislikes I'm going to get on this video? Let's just try and avoid that whole situation altogether. Hey, I want to get to know you. You watching this video. I want to know what's your name, where you come from, what you doing, are you okay, what's up, mate? I want to know you personally, not personally. I want to know you personally. So guys, hey, I'm starting an Instagram and Facebook page for all of us. So hey, send me a friend request, send me a message. I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm just thinking now, this model, it's sort of in like baby stages. Think of like a car, like the first ever car that came out. Now, I don't know what it looks like, but I'm just using my imagination here. So it goes from point A to point B. It does its job. Halfway be going down the road and the wheels be coming off. The windows opening. The windows rolling down. There's a baby. And the baby's falling out. Now the baby's rolling down the road. People jumping out the car to get the... You know? So it's like that. Except there's no baby. It does the job. But I don't have that much information or knowledge, rather, regarding armatures. And guys, armature is the big issue here. Armature is the rigging of the snake. I didn't really find any helpful videos, guys. There's one where a guy was sculpting the inside of the mouth. I will give him a shout out. I don't know what his name is. I'll shout him out when I do get there. But his video was very helpful with sculpting the inside of the mouth. Other than that, guys, I was in the dark. I was sitting here just testing things and switching settings on and off, using a displacement for 2 weeks, realizing can't use a displacement because if you have displacement, it's not an actual mesh. You can't use the vertices, so sculpting is impossible. And obviously, guys, the big issue here was to do this without dying topo. So we're going to jump into this. We're just going to hit it vertice modeling style. And I haven't seen anybody use this approach before. And so even though it's not 100% a realistic snake, it's more realistic than this. So if you guys see I'm doing something like very difficult method, you guys know easier, better method, put it in the comments, guys. You can even make your own tutorial. Put the link in the comments. I'd love to go watch your guys' tutorials. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. Last thing, if you guys have any issues, you reach a certain point, you've done everything, you followed me, and your mesh is not working, you've tried everything, please put your please put your issue down in the comments, because there's most likely other people that have the same problem, so we can figure it out together. Alternatively, again, if that doesn't work, send your blend file to my email address and I'll do my best to sort it out for you guys. Now I know this intro's been crazy long, so we're gonna get it, guys. We're about to jump into this tutorial right now. Let's get this, man.
You're not allowed to do photographs inside the store.
Alright, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into this. Boom bang. Let's do this quick and easy today. Let's start off by throwing in a flat plane. You're gonna go subdivide this, and you're gonna shift R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So subdivide, Shift R 7 times. Let's jump into this displacement. You're going to give it a displacement modifier, new texture, and you're going to open. Let me just see, where's these things over here, PBR. So I'm going to leave this in I'm going to leave this link for download in the description. You guys are going to go and download all very nice. These are the only nice PBR textures I could find online. It's for free. I think you can subscribe to them or become part of their whatever. You can get like 4K. You can get high quality images. But these ones work fine. They work perfectly. So just go download, put all of them in a nice file. The only ones we're going to be using today is the base color, the height, the normal, and the roughness. So for this, we're going to drop in our height. You're going to get something that looks like pine cones or something, man. I don't know what that looked like. Let's change the strength to 0.13. You're going to get something like that. Very nice. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to go add a new material. Base color, you're going to change the image texture. You're going to open it up and you're going to go to the same folder, drop in your base color. Now, if we go to the view over here. Now, as I previously stated, these things are much easier to do when we're working on the positive x-axis. And that's what we're going to be working today. It's a lot easier to just drag and drop. You don't have to apply any transformations or anything like that. So how we're going to do that? Let's jump over to the shading, and then what you want to do is you're going to go to your preferences and your add-ons. Sorry, I can't see behind my camera, man. This is the worst placing for the camera. You're going to type in Node Wrangler or Node. You see that Node Wrangler? You're going to check it and refresh or whatever. You're just going to check it, make sure that thing's on. And what that's going to allow you to do is if you click here, Control T, you're going to get this mapping and this texture coordinate nodes. Cool. So rotation Z is going to be 90. Flip the axis over there. And then I'm going to go down to the texture. Go to your mapping. And flip axis. Boop. So now we're facing in the positive X direction. Exactly what we want. Let's go into edit mode. Now you can see a lot of vertices here. Now what you want to do is we want to sort of cut it off here in the middle. Okay, to make the scales stand out more. So what you're going to do is you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Up till then, right? A few times I took it 17 because I thought that's the middle, but remember it also deletes that vertice then, and then you're starting from there, so that doesn't work. 16 vertices, guys. Select your 16 vertices. Let me just see now here. Well, I'm going to be able to get this. Let me just make sure that I count these. 1, 15, 16, right. Delete those vertices. And you're going to go right here to the middle, just under the middle here, where this x-axis line is. You press Alt, select that control loop, delete the vertices. And then you're going to click on one vertice, press Alt to select all the vertices, X, delete those vertices. You're going to set only with 1/2. Okay. Next modifier we're going to add, mirror modifier on the y-axis. Ooh, what do we do now? Damn it. Where you come from, man? Get out of here, mate. Stupid vertices. Let's apply the displacement, apply the mirror. And you can always just, to make sure, click all the vertices, and you can just go merge by distance, remove 0 vertices. So we're fine with that. Okay. Next thing we're going to add is this, this arrow is empty. And this can be quite confusing up until you know how it works. Rotate 90. Okay, so this simple deform, anytime you're working on the x-axis, you just rotate it so that the y is pointing down and you'll be good. So over here, simple deform, you go to bend, and here you're going to select the empty we just put in over there. Okay, and you're going to put in 230 degrees. Bump, just like that, apply, and delete, get out of the way. Okay, now, this may look very plain, but I can assure you guys looks are quite deceiving. So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to make this thing look pretty cool, but please don't attach these nodes again while we're busy working, because it's going to be extremely demanding on your PC. This tutorial's already going to be extremely demanding on your PC, so I'm just going to show you guys, but we are going to disconnect it afterwards. So let's jump into the shading tab over here, and what you're going to do is you're just going to move those away. Duplicate this one and duplicate this one like this again. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up a file. Same file where you saved your PBR stuff, and you're going to go to your, the first one we want is the roughness. Bottom one over there. Dupe, dupe. And we're going to change this. What's this thing saying? Alright, what the hell ever. What you're going to do is you're going to change this to non-color data. The only data you want to be color is your color. The rest, non-color data. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in a color ramp. My favorite node. No! Color ramp. Going to connect the color equality like that, and you're going to put in the roughness there. And then the next one we're going to do is we're going to drop in our normal. Now you can't connect that to that because it's yellow as different colors. So what you're going to do is drop a normal map. Boop. Going to connect that. Oh, sorry. It's first, we did select normal here, right? And again, non-color data. Right? You're going to connect those over there. Now you're going to see something be going on here, mate. What's going on here? Right? Remember, we added this mapping texture coordinate node over here. So what you're going to do is you're just going to, I know there's a hotkey to just select these and do it one time, but I don't know what it is. Okay, check out this, guys. Check out this. Check out the difference between no normal. Check how plain it looks, and then you drop this normal in there. Ooh, all right. And we can even, you can make it like 1.2 just to give it some extra. Bah! Right. So yeah, that's gonna make the snake look a lot more realistic. But like I said, guys, please keep these things disconnected. We're only gonna connect them again when we're doing that final animation, all the way at the end. Okay, guys, let's what are we gonna do next? All right, so let's jump into edit mode. Press 2 on your keyboard so we can select these edges. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna press Alt, select this edge, and Alt. So you Shift Alt and select this edge. You got both these edges selected, and then right click. You're gonna say bridge edge loops. Now this is not gonna work if you are not in edit mode if you haven't pressed 2 on your keyboard. You need to be in the edges. You need to be able to select the edges, right? So what you're going to do is we're going to give this one control loop, boop, right over there, and then let's go out, and what we're going to do is we're going to give this a subdivision because the final product is going to have a subdivision. So let's just leave it at 1 for now, right? And then what we're going to do, we can just maybe bring this a little bit down. Oh, not too much. Something like that, just so it's, you know, just sticking out a little bit, maybe just a little bit more down. Let's just put the subdivision off. Yeah, and the Z axis, like so. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is you're gonna go see-through mode, extra mode, whatever you call it. Okay, you're gonna select that one and that one, both of them same time. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the edge here, and you're gonna select 1, 2 to the left. You're going to grab that bad boy over there, right? Again, edge, 1, 2, shift select, right? Go to the edge here, 1, 2, shift select. One, two, yeah, like that. What you're going to do is you're going to go into your mode like so, and you're going to turn off all that stuff, and you're going to put your subdivision back on. Now what you're going to do is we are still in edit mode with all those selected. You're going to grab it, right, and you're going to hold your middle mouse on the Z axis, and you're just going to push them up a little bit, wang, like that, and then you're going to grab them and you're going to move them on the X axis just a little bit back like that, shrink, like that. So you get this whole, get all this action going on down here. Now what you're going to do is you can turn the subdivision off, and you can press 1 just to go back, so you can select the vertices, and then you can just clean up, just make it look nice. Any vertices that's like sticking out of place, you can just go and edit and fix them. Okay. So you guys are going to be left with something that looks like that, right? That looks pretty cool. Okay. Can someone just delete that subdivision? I don't want to in the way. So what we're going to do is going to go back into edit mode. Or let's just do this first. So let's add a material, new, and let's just call this bottom. Let's just call it bottom. Let's just not confuse ourselves here, mate. What are you doing, bro? Just call it bottom like that. You're going to edit mode, press 3, go into faces, and then you're going to go wireframe. Now guys, let me tell you the most important tool we're going to be using today is the C select tool. Okay, we're going to be using this thing like crazy. It's going to make our lives a lot easier. So C on your keyboard, select all those faces, and you press assign. So bad. So now if you go into this view over here, you're going to have this. Now, what's actually supposed to happen is these bottom scales are supposed to, they're supposed to come here up on the side, all of them. But I mean with I tried to cut it out and things, I just couldn't get it to look right. So if you guys can maybe find a solution to that. For now, we're just going to leave it like this. You know, the action's going to be on the face, man. The action's going to be on the face because that's what everybody's struggling with. That's what I'm struggling with. So that's what we're going to be addressing today. Okay, right. Next thing you want to do is you want to add a control loop on the right hand side. Good. Click it. And you're going to move it by exactly minus 0.7. You're going to add a control loop on this side. You're going to move it by 0.7. Now guys, I want to just say it is extremely important that we're going to be mirroring a lot in this tutorial. So everything needs to be, I mean, I did a few examples where I just put the control loops a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And later when I tried to mirror it and mesh the head to the body, it does not work. So make sure all your stuff is 100%. We're going to be doing mirroring. That's why we did those first few steps. Eliminate those vertices so we can just have proper mirroring. Guys, when we get to the armature, if there's like one vertice, you can merge vertices, you can do whatever you want. It will not work. With that being said, right, let's drop another control loop over there. Right click, you just leave it there like that. And then what we can do is you can say Shift Alt. You guys, one's over there, and you can just bring these a bit down just to make them more round, I guess. And yeah, so if we throw on this, man, I deleted the subdivision. Wow. Right, so you got a nice flat bottom over there. I think that's what you want. Okay. Now, guys, let's get into the real biz. Let's get into the real business. Move this up, sort of in the middle, and move it back. I just want to zoom in here. Maybe somewhere over there. That's okay. Okay. You can say object, set origin, 3D cursor. Now, jump into our curve, path, edit mode, select your first vertex, Shift S, cursor to selected, outer edit mode, object, set origin to 3D cursor, Shift C to reposition the cursor, Shift S, selection of cursor, boom, bang, thank you very much. Now, when you take this last vertex, you can extrude it sort of where you see that next line. It doesn't have to be perfect, whatever, just do it over there, right? You're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to Shift R, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. On 15 of these vertices, right? Very nice. Let's drop in our array. Like I said, we're on the x-axis. Check this out. Fit curve, boom, bang. Drag and drop. You have to do nothing. Let's go to our curve. Check this out. Boom, drag and drop, guys. X-axis. X-axis gang. Alright, perfect. That's perfect. Check how perfectly that even fits in there. Okay, so let's do let's just do our body quickly. So what you're going to do, radius, 0. Now, your PC is going to be a bit lagging at this point. That's completely normal. We are working with a lot of vertices. Don't panic. We're not going to be using the snake for animation. We are, but we're not going to. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys the magic. get that thing. Something like that. Okay, guys. Now, very important. Very important. You want to now come here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our cube. We're going to bring it to the bottom of the scales. Sort of let them touch there. Just let them touch. And then scale legs. Now, you want to bring your snake down. Otherwise, it's going to look like this. Ah! Snake. You don't want that. Okay, so the easiest way to do this, you want to grab these two vertices, bring them down. Somewhere over there. Take this bad boy over there. Bring him down. Okay. Mark. Say it like that. And then what you want to do is you want to come all the way to the right hand side. You see that one's making contact. I'm going to come here. Not the one that's making contact, the one on, not the one that's not making contact, the one on the left hand side. You move that one up until the one on the right makes contact. Then you move on to the left one and you just keep on. Okay guys, you're gonna have something like that. I don't know, there's a few lumps in there, but I'm oh, whatever works for you, man. Okay, so we got something that looks something like that. Alright? Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna click your what? Just copy, man. You're gonna duplicate, right click, right? And then remove those modifiers. Okay? So you still got that piece over there, we got that piece. Now, guys, before you watch this, drop in the comments, what do you think am I gonna do with that piece? Okay, let's see if you guys know what's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna show you guys some magic, guys. I've been struggling with this for such, and like the okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Apply your array, apply your curve, and let's delete that nums path because we ain't need him no more. It's just gonna confuse us, guys. I've tried so many methods of doing this head, so many methods. So this is the only one that I found that actually that I'm happy with. Right. Okay. Good, guys. We got that over there. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna drop in image reference. Now I also left this link in the description for you guys. It's just a Google image. Where'd I put it now, mate? Reference image. There we go. Go. Boop boop. Drop that thing over there, guys. Now rotate this 90 degrees. Bring him over there. Okay. Let's just go and see through mode over here. And you can bring him. Oh, you just want to put that off. Something like that, guys. So what you want to do is you just want to make sure that it is there on the x-axis, is there in the middle. So that's fine. So you're going to duplicate it, rotate Y 90, dupe, click the same image, duplicate, rotate X 90. So something like that. So let's go to this view. Let's just rotate it 180. No. Control Z. I think I have the wrong. Yeah, I have the wrong one. This image. This one that we're looking at. Rotate 180. And just drop it again. Here you just want to concentrate on having it in the middle like that, and then you can just bring it down. But this one, gonna rotate it minus 90. And then rotate Z on the Z axis 180 degrees, so like that. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do now is you're gonna add cube, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring him up to the eye. Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys something embarrassing right now, but after maybe a week of trying to use this image, I could just not picture what this thing looks like in my head, and I could not get it to work. I couldn't, it didn't make sense. When I was trying to connect everything, it didn't work. And then I realized that this is somebody's hand sketch. It's not like to scale. I don't know how I didn't realize that immediately, but yeah. Trial and error, my friends, trial and error. Okay, so let's position it with the top eye, with the front of the eye like that. And you're gonna bring the back image like this and touch it with the eye like that. And then what you're gonna do is let's just see over here. Let me just hide this thing. So this, you just need to bring it down just to make sure it's nice like that. Alright. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring it down to the top of the eye over there. And turn to this scale. I'm just going to make sure that this one's touching the top. So there we go. That's it, guys. Quick and easy. Right, so that one's moved out the way. Let's just... It's stupid. Let's move that. Let's move that. Okay, so now we got some space to work. Now, guys, I just want to tell you guys. Alright. We're going to be saving a lot today, guys. We're going to be saving a lot. So every time I save, I want you guys to go and save a new file. Because the amount of things that can go wrong here, it's just like anything can happen at any time. And you don't want to restart your whole file. You do have snakes in the download. You can go download them, but... Believe me, when you realize you made a mistake and it's like you can't control Z, you have to go back, you didn't save, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry, man. I was crying. Okay, guys. Next step. So we saved our work. We're winning, guys. We're winning. Now the path. Cursor is selected. Same as now in our object. Set origin to 3D cursor. Shift C to reposition the cursor. Shift F selection of cursor. Now, I know the instinct would just be to go and delete those vertices, bam, 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 and just extrude this one. Guys, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're gonna. I don't know even what it's doing, but it's not gonna work. Move it back over there. And what you want to do is you want to extrude the vertices to nearly at the end, and then another one at the end, like so. Zoop. Okay. Again, curve modifier, curve object, nums path. Go into your nums path, go into edit mode. Alright, so last vertice, radius 0. Okay. That looks weird. I don't know what that looks like. Okay, guys, just another thing. Last quick thing here. We cannot be touching these vertices. Like, you can't go and try and do something that's even close to those vertices. Let me just show you guys why. And this is the key to this whole, to the concept that I'm using, this approach that I'm busy using. But this looks like a torpedo snake, bro, underwater, man. Let me show you guys. If we go here to viewport display, wireframe, do some over there. Okay. Now you guys see these vertices over here. Right, this line where it's connecting. If by any chance or by any means, while we're busy sculpting or we're doing vertice modeling, these, even a few of these vertices, like there's a control loop moved up, or there's a vertice moved, or it's been scaled or stretched or anything like that, it's not going to work. So please, let's stay away from this part. Alright, I'm going to stay away with you guys, but just keep that in consideration when we're doing vertices, modeling and sculpting, all that stuff. Just stay away from this edge. We're not going to touch that edge. Okay, we're going to avoid it like the plague. It's the plague, guys. Okay. Now, what was I busy doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to avoid those. Bring this radius up a little bit. Bring that one up. This one, okay. So this one, you're gonna move him up all the way like that. And you bring the radius down like that. And bring him past like that. Okay. Okay, right over there is fine. Something like that. And so what you're gonna do here is you're gonna select the head. Apply. Nums path. Delete that nums path. We're finished with it. Alright, guys. Hey, we got this. We got this. Now, guys, don't go up and object mode, sculpt, weight painting ever again. I'm going to show you guys a shortcut. So much easier. We're going to be using this shortcut a lot today. So you select your object. You always need to have your object selected. Control tab. There you can go anywhere you want, right guys? Let's jump into our sculpt mode. So as I've just stated right now, we need to avoid this part like the plague. Two things, guys. Another thing that's just as important. We need to be mirroring on the y-axis. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to be moving stuff around, right? And it's only going to be on the one side. You need to make sure that this thing's always on. Always, 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 guys. Like I said previously, we're going to be mirroring this head. Make sure that thing's on. And then let me show you how to avoid this part over there. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to box mask. And just going to make it like that. So that means we can now do whatever we want. And it's not going to affect. Let's control Z that. It's not going to affect that part. It's crucial that that thing stays on. You're mirroring in the y-axis. And we have that freaking mask. Okay. Lekker. Let's jump this over here, guys. And then all we're going to do is we're just going to do some let's just make it nice and big here. Do some actually sculpting like so. And sorry guys, next thing, control tab, shift over there. Just one thing I just wanted to do is we're going to add a cube again. And we be using default cube. Well, I don't know if it's default cube, but we be using cube a lot today, guys. Right. Put it there at the bottom, scale it on the X, and just move it up like that. Select the head again. Control tab. Sculpt mode. Now, all we want to do is just want to make sure that these... Let's do something like that, guys. And then another thing you want to do is... You just want to take these fronts over here and you just want to bring them out. Maybe a bit more back over there. Just want to bring them out like that, because that's where the eyes are going to go. Okay, so that's it, guys. All right, let me show you guys some magic quick. What we're going to do, how we're going to do this. Go back into sculpt mode. Top view. Okay. So what you're going to do, you press F. F is just to scale them, how big this thing is. What you're going to do is you press M. M is going to take you to your mask. Okay, you want something like that. Okay, want something like this, guys. Now, let's go in there. Now, what we're gonna do, guys, is you're gonna take the end over there. You're gonna follow that, and you're only gonna take it to there, right? You're gonna stop. It's gonna look like that. You're gonna stop. You're gonna come from this side, see through again, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it from the top there. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, and let me just think. That one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So what we're gonna do, guys, you're gonna take up the. Let me just think. That one over there. All right. So we'll just take it to there somewhere. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to bring the mouth up like so. Zoop. That's where the mouth goes. Alright, guys. Now what we're going to do is you can just connect that if you want. Doesn't matter. What we're going to do, you're going to come up here. It's going to take one. Whoop. Like that. Another one. Like that, away from the mouth, right? And this piece here is gonna connect to that one at the bottom. So you're gonna have something like this. Okay. So just go to object mode, just slash to focus on that, and back to sculpt mode. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna come in. Let's get that part over there. Okay. And we're just gonna be sort of putting this mask on the rear side of where this where you just put this mask. There we go. Something like that. Getting childhood memories back. I was sitting in Spur with the coloring book. Except now, it's a snake on Blender. Going up in life, guys. Alright. So what you're going to do, control. And that's just going to remove these pieces. We don't need them right now. Take that out. Swoop, swoop, swoop. And, okay. So what we're going to do now is, it's going to look weird if we just smooth this part. Can you see how it's going through the... You see how it's going through there? So that doesn't look right. So what we're going to be doing here, guys, is we need to keep this on the scales as much as we can. So what I'm thinking is let's remove this. And you guys also just want to check the other side, because for some reason it doesn't always mirror the sculpting. It does, but it doesn't do it 100%, and I can't understand, because we're working with like a, you know, identically mirrored snake. So I don't know why. So you just have to check your left hand side as well, and you can just go over your right hand side. But this is something you want, guys. So running up here, it's like bouncing off the scales. You don't want it to go through scales or anything like that. So I'm just thinking now. That's cool, guys. So again, file, save as. We gotta be saving. We gotta be saving, guys. We gotta be saving. All right. Now we're gonna go to smooth and put it at 0.4. Okay, now guys, while you're busy smoothing, don't smooth the bottom. Only do the top. I'm going to show you guys now what to do at the bottom. For now, you can just... Okay, guys, so let me show you guys quickly. Okay, so if you go here and look at our wireframe, okay, you have these control loops running at the bottom over here. So the goal, and we're trying to, let me just click out what the hell is going on there. What we're trying to do is we're trying to bring in these control loops here. So you're going to, look what happens if I smooth it. Can you see how they go in? So you're going to smooth it, just like that. Just like that, guys. Okay, you see how all these vertices are coming? There we go, just like that, just like that. This is sort of what you want. That's the distance you want from them. Well, now, okay, just a quick thing that we're going to do here. It's just, okay guys, so to get in here, the easiest way is just select the vertex and press the numpad key there, or delete key, right? So you can see this looks a bit very messy, very messy. So what you do, Alt, click on that control loop, delete your vertices, and then you can just click on one, press L, delete those vertices, okay? And then what you do is you click on this control loop, then you extrude scale, like that, and you can just close it. So it's got to be looking like something like that, right? And then we can go back into sculpt mode, and you'll see we can just do a little bit more smoothing here. Whoop, let's go back. Let's do that now. Okay, let's just remove this. Again, I don't know why the hell it's doing that. Okay. What you want to do is you want to go in here, right, with this face selected, and try and bring your image back. What we want to do is you want to put your proportional editing on, and you want to bring this up. You want to bring it away from the mouth. Okay, something like that. You want to bring it up. No, we want it to be nice and flat. So, something like that. Okay, guys. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be doing the mouth. All right, guys. So we got a lot of vertices here. That's fine. So guys, again, file. I can't even see where this save is, man. I got my camera in the way, man. Damn it. All right. So what we're going to do here, guys. Now, if this does not work, do not be deterred, because normally this takes me about 5 to 10 times. Sometimes it takes me 20 times for it to work. it doesn't always work, guys. So you just have to keep on doing it up until it works. So you're going to say one all, just going to merge the vertices, just for in case, remove zero vertices. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, you're going to make sure you don't accidentally click somewhere on a vertice and then press C and then select, because that vertice is still selected. So make sure you click like in the mouth, C, right? Don't try and make it tiny like this, because we're gonna be stretching them back together and putting them back together. So you can do a nice size, something like that, and you just go along the like that, and you're gonna go extrude and scale like this. Now guys, here's the key. Let me show you something. You're gonna go out of edit mode, focus in your head, go back into edit mode, right? And then what we want is we want a control loop inside the mouth. Now you can clearly see mine does not work. We want a control loop that goes through all the way. So you're going to control Z, control Z, control Z, control Z. Don't try and edit those. Control Z all the way up until the beginning. Now let me do it with you guys up until it works. Alright guys, so let's see if this one works. Doop. Sure. Alright. This one seems to be working. Now, how we check is you're going to press 3 to select your faces. Alt. Click on there so we can select all the faces in there. Now, you want to check. It's so easy to miss one of these things. I mean, I've like convinced myself 100% there's nothing wrong with this. And then I get in 10 minutes and then I'm like, damn it. I didn't get all the control loops. So let's just see. Go around. If you see them passing or going in, you know you got to do the control loop. And guys, the control loop can literally go around 99% and just not go through one face. Like that's the issue. That's the issue that's gonna get you. So mine looks fine, guys. Mine looks fine. Now, if you get to this point where you get the control loop, right? Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, up until your vertices in the interior is selected. Now what you're going to do, you're going to go in, you're going to come from the side, you're going to go into X-ray view again, see through mode here, and you're going to scale it. So put your proportional editing off, scale it down to like a small size like that. Okay. Now add your control loop again and bring it out here, maybe something like that. That looks fine. Now I'm just looking at these vertices. I got a feeling I'm not seeing one, guys. Let's just hope for the best. The next thing you want to do, zoom in, like deselect those, just click it anywhere, and then Z, go into your wireframe, C, bring out that selection tool, and let's just select all these vertices. Wank, wank, wank. Go in your top view, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring it back. Just wank. Thing like that. Now you're going to scale it on the y-axis, like so, and you're going to say scale x 0. Boom. To make it like a straight line. Right? You're going to bring it back to sort of where it's straight, and you're going to scale it on the y to bring it as close as possible to wherever the hell it's coming from. Something like that, guys. Okay. That's okay. The last thing you want to do, check it from the side, bring it up. Like that. Swing. Alright, we're winning, guys. If you're here right now, you're winning. You're winning. Let's see. Please work. Please work. Okay. So, guys, that looks fine. Now what we're gonna do, you're gonna go 3, and you can select your, if you press Alt, you click a face, we'll be selecting all the faces on the inside. So let's first do the bottom, guys. So what you want to do here, what I usually do is I look for the end and where it's straight down. So in my case, it would be these two faces here. So all the faces at the bottom of those two faces are going to be extruded down. All the faces on top of those two faces are going to be extruded up. So what we're going to do, let's first do the bottom. So you're going to deselect those two faces from where your control loop is, like that. And you're going to deselect all the ones on top. Let's do the other side quickly as well, because the other side should be exactly the same, right? We got our 2 sticking out. You can have like 4 or 5 or 6, whatever yours is looking like, but you'll see you'll have that flat edge on the side. deselect those faces. And to deselect just middle mouse, guys. I don't know if I said that. Alright, and then you can check if you just go into wireframe, you should be able to see if there's any vertices or faces still selected at the top. So that looks fine. So what you're going to do, what you're going to do now is you're going to extrude down, and you should not see any other faces going haywire, anything like that. You just want the bottom like that. That's what you want, right? And you bring it down like this. You're going to scale it a little bit down, and you're going to come here and you're going to scale Y to bring those closer to each other. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get these vertices away from, you don't want it to be touching the bottom over here, okay? So what we're going to do now is you can just move it a little bit forward. We can rotate it, and we just want to rotate it till it's like, it doesn't have to be straight exactly down, something like that. Now let's come check it here at the side. Sides be looking fine, everything be looking nice here. Okay, so now we got something like this. On the inside, make sure there's nothing funny going on here. Okay, let's do the top. So again, Alt, click all your faces, and the top's much easier. All you're going to do is go to selection tool, deselect that, and then you go in your wireframe, and then we just go wink, and just delete it. Deselect all those faces. Wink. Okay, so now we only got the top selected, and we're basically going to do the same with the top. You're just going to bring it up. Now you don't have to go all the way. You're just going to do a tiny little bit like that, man. That's fine. And you can scale it, bring it to the front again like that. We can maybe turn it like that, and then again scale Y, because you don't want these things to be right. Scale it like that. That looks fine. That looks perfect. That looks perfect, guys. Okay, guys. So if you got here, I'm going to stop this one over here. Go take a breather, whatever, and then let's jump into part 2. Part 2 is going to be where the magic happens. I see you guys now.